Hey, this is Chris from Record Talk with his Rekkid Store Day clickbait video. So, first of all, I didn't buy any official Record Store Day records today, June 18th, 2022, the June drop. So, if you only want to see official Record Store Day records, you should turn off this video right now. You've been in here less than 30 seconds. Okay, but if you're staying, so I have gotten a few records the last couple of days. So yesterday was Friday. Early in the morning on Friday, we had a thunderstorm move through the area. We had some heavy winds, and a tree went down, knocked down an electrical line about a mile or so away from where I live. So our power was out. Ended up being pretty much out all day. I got tired of sitting around the house with no power after a while. So I went into town. And one of the things I went to town for was I went to the Peddler's Mall, which is like the largest of the antique malls, which I go to frequently. I found a new basket of 45s there, a small basket, but it ended up not being anything there that I was going to be willing to buy. But I did find this in a crate. It is a crate I've looked through before, so I don't know if I saw this before and it didn't strike my fancy, but Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. Got this for $6. Yeah, it's got some ring wear. Yeah, it's got that lower left hand corner is not so good a shape. But the vinyl's fine. And and obviously if I was a huge Bruce Springsteen fan, I wouldn't have bought this album for the first time in the year 2022. So anyway, I got Born in the USA today now. And so this morning I went into the local independent record store. Got there about 15 minutes after they opened. There was no line. I went inside. There was hardly anybody inside, so I don't think there was a lot of buzz, a lot of excitement about the June drop. So the one thing I looked on their Facebook, and they were listing the records I'd gotten for this drop. And the one thing I was interested in, but I was suspecting it was going to be expensive, was kind of that ska rock steady comp that I think Soul Jazz did. And so I got there. It's still there. It's $49, right back on the rack. I don't want it that badly. And I didn't see anything else in the new record store day stuff. Went through the record store day ghosts section that we know Russ at Mama's Records like. Didn't find anything there, so I just went to the regular used section. Ended up, here's another $6 record that I got. So this is Root Boy Slim and the Sex Change Band with the Rootettes. That's almost as cool of a name as Lisa Lisa and Colt Jam with Full Force. Root Boy Slim and the Sex Change Band with the Rootettes. And so, for those that follow me on Instagram, you might remember that I actually put a picture of this on Instagram a few months ago, although I didn't own it until about an hour ago. I found it in an antique mall in another town. I thought the name of the band was really cool. That place was charging $12. I thought about it, but I ended up not blind buying it. I did find some of their stuff on YouTube, and I was kind of like, hey, if I can find this relatively inexpensively, I would pick it up, and got it for $6 today. And then I went to the local section, and I saw this. So it's in a plain black sleeve. So there's absolutely no writing on this. And then plain black vinyl. I know you're not supposed to buy black vinyl on Record Store Day, but there it is. So I haven't even listened to it yet. So anyway, it's 4 songs, EP, or maybe it's full length. I don't know how long the songs are yet. Kraton, Boulder, and I was like, why is this in the local section? And then the clerk came by, and he's like, oh yeah, Tim. So Tim's a professor that I know at the university, and Tim also is a musician. He has a band, and his band sells their records there. He's friends with like S.G. Goodman, who's like our local semi-music celebrity. Her new record was there, but I already have it. I'm going to be reviewing that one in a relatively recent episode. But he said, yeah, this is like electronic techno music. Tim's friends involved with it, so Tim had some copies for us to sell, and he said it was $17. I'll make it $16 for you if you want. And I decided, hey, I'll blind buy this. I'll get it. So, and I ended up spending less than half the $49 that the ska record would have cost, and got two different records. Yes, I know the ska compilation was a double record, but still, I just couldn't bite the $49 for it. So that's what I got for Record Store Day. And so obviously my picture was complete, utter nonsense clickbait.